How's it hanging? Hope you're all having a wonderful day. And we're back with some Hogwarts Legacy, and let's go see Sebastian. Because the last time we did stuff with Sebastian, we learned something fun. So hopefully we can learn something fun again. Man, our cloak's lighting up at the back. Did everyone see that? Ish.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
I learned from butter. Boom.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
We did what we had to.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I won't say a word.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And
Was that
don't
it,
feel sorry
Sebastian?
for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give
I
up on
should have
finding a
probably
cure for air.
spoke against it.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
He's not gonna like me.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
What happened to his parents?
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Giving him hope.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know.
Okay.
It would mean a lot.
No, Sebastian's not waiting up here for us. Oh, there he is. Okay, doesn't want to talk. Got you, Sebastian. Okay, dokie. We might as well carry on. Main quest? Is that all we got? I think that's what we got left. Oh, yes. Fire and Vice. Over here. Ah, this is one of the landing pad things. I think with this, all you have to do is fly. And land on it. There. And there's these all the way around. And you do that. I think we've already did one before. I don't think we did it on stream. Just keep doing that and you get your uniforms. There's one more. I think that's the mazes. I haven't actually done any of the mazes. But I think there is actually one shown. Hang on a minute. If there's one around, we'll go do it. I'm definitely sure I saw one at some point. Where is it? I'm positive I've seen one when I was flying around. What's something like here? Here. Might be here. We'll go from here, we'll have a quick check. I'm sure it was on the map the other day. This is hidden under something. Hi, Gavin. Nothing there. Just do a quick fly while we're heading up to the top. I'm sure it's somewhere around here. We saw a maze. Like on our mini-map. Now you guys can't fully see the mini-map. It's behind my head. The best place for a mini-map. Yeah, if I can't find it, it's okay. We'll just carry on with the main mission. Because obviously while we're waiting for Sebastian to recontact us. Oh, that's spiders.
Thank you for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
Okay, we definitely can't find it, so we're going to go up the top. Yeah, I'm sure it was round here somewhere, and it appeared on our minimap when we flew over it. So if we didn't interact, it just mustn't... Unless it's only there during the day. Maybe. Maybe.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of
Yes,
you
we've
did.
locked him inside of a room.
Getting in a bit of practice.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
Yes.
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
Nope.
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Secret safe
Not
with
to
us.
worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
A centaur.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Two. Tread carefully. Got ya.
Bombarda!
Scribble.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble.
Squirrel's indestructible.
We're
Did
simply
everyone see that? It
passing
went
through.
catapulted and got
Do
back
you
up.
take
Look at
us
that.
for fools?
What a squirrel.
That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers.
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
And they clearly didn't mind a cap. See, the squirrel's fine. Nice. Animals are indestructible.
certainly a
I'm going to have to
charmer.
test every animal
That could
now.
have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't
That
helping
invincible squirrel.
matters.
Yep. If you think,
But why
it's in the
would you think
forest
that we have
where the
anything to
spiders
do
are
with
and it hasn't
poachers?
died, so
I
clearly.
did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
Dude, that was cool.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something.
Everyone see it take out that deer. Here, Froggy Froggy. No?
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure.
Revelio.
Look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
They're all after us.
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Enter the tent.
That curiosity, young people. Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
Revicus totalis.
Don't do discreet. I do discreet quite well. I'm the master of stealth, don't you know?
Manners are important, though, aren't they? Even in a fight.
If you haven't seen
Revicus totalis.
the Outer World 2 episode from today, our stealth went really well.
Revelio.
Suppose it's worth a look. Loud as a troll you are.
Revelio. Revicus totalis.
Okie dokie.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
Nope, there's money around there. And in we go.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those
Dragons! They're having an underground dragon fighting ring.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizardkind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
I know exactly what you mean. We need to destroy everyone and everything, right? Dude, he's not looking at that dude.
I could swear there's something. Don't know what Victor was.
Revicus totalis. Revelio.
Can't get in, we haven't got a mission. We'll go this way around then. Dude, you have to go past these.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
I say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then...
Revicus totalis.
I didn't always like it like...
Revelio. Revicus totalis. Revelio.
Okay. And up we go.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's
Yeah,
going
Poppy.
on down there?
They're like shooting a dragon.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
Yeah, let's unchain it.
Revelio.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Poppy, you clearly don't know. I take everything. If it glows, it's ours.
Aloha Mora.
Like I haven't let the dragon loose. And that'll run. Yeah, 100% will be fun.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
What's that,
Let's
Poppy?
make
I
them
need to
count.
eat an apple. You're also stealing all their money, you know?
Revelio.
Okie dokie.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact!
Okay.
Accio. Glacis. Bombada. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio.
The lab returns.
Accio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Bombada. Incendio.
Element of surprise. Oh,
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, brought a friend?
okay.
I'll check you.
Accio. Let's get this over with. Incendio.
You like to talk to dragons, do you?
Let's hope Poppy doesn't mind us. Using the cruciatus test, you know.
Let's see you survive that.
Expelliarmus.
Give it back.
Glacis. Bombada. Incendio. Confringo. Descendo. Leviosa.
To warm you up.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Glacis. Incendio. Confringo.
The lab returns to the
Accio. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Glacis. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Defender.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Rebellion. Accio.
Freeing the dragon. That's gonna be safe.
This This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Nice. Hopefully you'll know we helped it. Oh, look who we shielded. Something I rarely do, and I need to learn how to do that more.
Incendio.
Yeah, it's really tough to let it out. If only we could capture that in our bag, eh?
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And
Like Olive's plan.
Poachersaurus,
Exactly,
which
Olive's
cannot be
plan.
good.
What should we do with the egg? I'm thinking dragon omelette.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
Yeah.
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers.
Nice.
At least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely.
The quiet
It'll
puppy.
be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Bombarder!
Okay, looks like we've got no quest left. Nice. Look again to see if I can find that thing. Maybe it's down this way.
It's time you learned the transformation spell.
Nope.
After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Feels like we're getting tested. Nice dragon egg. Really want an omelette. Just the one what she wants us to do. Collect the field in the underground harbour. Collect the field guide page from the book. In the laboratory. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, sorry about that. I think we get to the harbour from there. I think we take the lift down.
So this is the underground harbour. Revelio.
In the library. Nope, I was showing us upstairs.
Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Yes.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Okay.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world.
This was going to be
None of the other
fine.
students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Would be fun.
A quiz
Yeah.
sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Maybe the Snidget? Could be a snake. I don't think it's a snake bird. Don't think it's a Snuggery. Oh, it could be a Snuggery. I think it's a Snidget.
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
That is Felix Felicis.
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
I think it's the... I don't think it's the bludger. I think it might be the quaffle. The one that they score with.
The quaffle.
That's right! When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
You know what? Let's do a couple more questions.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
Could be the Order... I think the Order of Merlin is a award you get. I'm going to say the Confederation of Wizards.
The International Confederation of Wizards.
No, that's incorrect.
Dang it.
The answer was the Wizards' Council. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the
I knew it wasn't the
creation
last
of
one.
the International
And I had a
Statute
50-50.
of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
Technically, the Opali can because it can shrink and grow.
The Antipodean Opali.
No, I'm sorry, but the answer was
I
the
disagree.
Parisian viper
It can
tooth.
grow. It can
Though
shrink
the
to fit into
viper
any
tooth
space.
is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also
Yes,
the
but the
fastest
other ones can
and
grow
feed for
and
its
shrink.
venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Has to be Hog, right?
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that Hengist used the Three Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally
It's weird, we
created
got all the first
by
ones right.
crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
At least fold.
A Letherfold.
That's incorrect. The answer was a demiguise. While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only
Dude.
spell known to repel a Letherfold?
Patronus.
The
surely.
Patronus charm.
Well done. The only known survivor of a Letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Is that Evangeline?
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking
Oh, it
for
was
was
Gamp.
Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Death to all. No. Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct. In Latin,
I actually knew
Hogwarts
that.
motto is Draco
She didn't lie. They would be harder questions. Yep.
Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
So its mouth? The Ashwinder.
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect. The correct
Dang
answer
it.
was the rune's paw.
How many more questions have
According
you
to
got? Dude!
Parselmouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads
How many
serve a
questions has you
different
got?
function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Greylock.
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Maybe the top one. I'm going that one.
Virositiserum.
Incorrect. The answer was
I went for the one that I knew wasn't a love potion.
Amotentium smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
They're not now.
I don't have time for another quiz at the moment.
That's fine. Come and find me if you'd like to try later. I put the book back on the pedestal.
Revelio. Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
I just hope she isn't like good. It's not extra missions to get all of her questions right. Thought there was like a thing at Transfiguration. Ooh.
Revelio.
There is, I just couldn't find it on the thingy. Okie dokie. wait till the day. I'm really early to class, you know?
Thank you. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Again, a few owls come in.
Beautiful.
Oh, hello.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration,
I mean, I'm the most
as
flashiest
you may
kid
be
in there, aren't
weary
I?
of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Nice. Yeah, we turn it into a butterfly.
It won't. Beautifully done. Glasses.
Okie dokie.
And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
Oh, the owls will be here
You
before we know
wanted
it.
to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
The assignments have helped.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities.
What are you on about,
Was
Professor?
your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost
She's
for
been spying on us.
information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
No.
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Thank you, Professor.
If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
No, I want to go bombard her. Remember, folks, only use that responsibly.
Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention.
Ha!
I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
You were being creative.
You don't
yeah.
create anything worthwhile without setting a few things on fire.
Yeah, that's my
Agreed.
motto.
Innovators like
It's always
us
been my
are
motto.
appreciated in our time. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
We do, Sebastian, but I want to test something.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there. And
Okie
bring
dokie.
someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Now, the squirrel was
I
indestructible.
remember our meat mentioning something about gobbledygook.
What about cats?
Bombada.
Caco fly? Yep, cats are indestructible too. Okay, dokie. We need to find out. Cats should always be indestructible. Okay. Up to divination.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade.
Exactly.
That could have been
Cats
anything.
should always be indestructible, Gavin.
You know what it was.
But there's only ever one way.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am.
I just want to know
always
because the
careful,
squirrel was
Mother.
indestructible. If they made every pet indestructible,
Officer
and they clearly they have.
She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
Yes, I'm the reasonable one.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus.
Oh.
And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
But that is dangerous. The poachers could think she's an animal and take her.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Yeah.
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
Perhaps your mother's right.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not.
That's different. I control
choose to
ancient
act
magic
as
and can
you
blow
have.
things up.
I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
Nope.
Thank you
Productive
for
talk.
being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Oh, I think her mother has a talkie bubble.
Revelio. Professor, could you tell me how you and Natty ended up at Hogwarts?
I can. That is an easy question. We are here because of Professor Weasley.
You knew Professor Weasley when you were in Uganda?
I knew of Professor Weasley. As you may or may not be aware, Professor Weasley's work once took her around the globe.
Wasn't aware of
Without
that.
providing detail that is not mine to share, I can say that she was well known in our wizarding community for, well, sharing magical knowledge between countries.
I'm not surprised.
Professor Weasley seems quite knowledgeable, so I'm not surprised to hear she'd do that sort of thing.
Indeed. Although I suspect there is much about each of your professors that would surprise and impress you. Such exchanges of information, ministry sanctioned or not, have occurred for centuries. It was an African sorcerer, in fact, who shared the unlocking charm with a certain wizard from London. A thief, rather unfortunately.
I see.
But, back to your original question. Professor Weasley had heard of my work and life in Matabeleland, and my time teaching at Ouagadougou. She was deputy headmistress at Hogwarts by then, and when the position of divination professor became available, she contacted me. Her timing was perfect.
Cool.
I'd just foreseen a change in Nat's size and my circumstances and knew that we needed to leave Uganda. Natsai was as ready as I was for a new adventure. So, off we went.
Natty has spoken of your move. She was quite kind to me my first day here, in Charms.
That sounds like Natsai. I'm glad she has found a friend in you. Now, I must return to my work. As I've told Natsai, do be careful. I had a vision earlier this year of her with a friend, flying on winged beasts. Perhaps unsurprisingly, she will neither confirm nor deny my visions. Unless it suits her.
That did happen. It's already happened. Okay. Dragon debrief. Talk to Poppy. She's in the world. She's in Hogsmeade. She's at the pub. Oh, there's a quest there. Okay, but we'll do that first.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Alfred Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled. I shall pretend I never heard the rumours of your involvement.
Over here.
No. I thought that was Rookwood.
I'll say it again.
Same clothes as him.
Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Getting drunk, eh,
This is a
Poppy?
change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver.
Of course, we told you they
the
were.
collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behaviour.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Okie dokie. We should check on it.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
We get on with her, we'll tell her. Do with
Rookwood
Ranrock.
is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
Okie dokie, but
I'll let you know when
enjoy
I
your
have
drink
noted her
first.
location.
Ooh, broomsticks. Blammo! Indestructible broomsticks. Hey. Only when necessary, remember, guys.
Why, you cheeky little...
A quest there. Have a look just to see if there's anything. Main quest thing up there. Nothing else around there. Main quest thing up there. Okie dokie. Ooh, we did. Ooh. Nice. Done all our assignments.
I can't quite
Hello, pardon me.
Hello there. Was there something you needed?
Hello, I was wondering if you would be interested in having your own shop.
Ooh, yes.
House elf to help you with it. Penny's the name. Penny's mistress is selling this shop. And Penny is most eager to start working with the new owner. It might surprise you to know that Penny can sell practically anything.
My own shop and elf will be brilliant.
Oh, it would be wonderful to have a place to sell things and someone to help me.
You'll be able to give Penny almost anything that you want to sell. It will be no work at all for you once the shop is up and running. If you want the shop and Penny hopes that you do, you should talk to Penny's mistress as soon as you can. Her name is Cassandra Mason.
Why is your mistress selling the shop? And you?
Penny cannot be certain as Mistress Mason so rarely confides in her. However, she repeatedly mentions how tired she has become of trying to let the shop. She has had rotten bad luck with the last few tenants.
Are you all right? Are you holding your breath?
Ah. Someone must have,
Penny's
farted.
fine. Sometimes Penny simply needs to remind herself to stop talking.
What could I sell?
What kind of things would I be able to sell in the shop?
All kinds. Anything from essence of Disney to mooncalf fur. If a buyer exists for something, then Penny can sell it and get the best price. Just ask Mistress Mason.
Shop looks a bit worse for wear.
Why are the premises in such disarray?
Oh, the previous tenants were not able to manage very well. They seem to have given up rather quickly. Penny is perfectly capable of helping clean and repair, so the shop will be ready for business in no time.
How did you become so good at selling?
How is it you're so good at selling? Seems unusual for a house elf.
Oh, before he died, Penny's previous owner, Master Mason, trusted her to do all sorts of things to help him with his shop. Penny supposes it is a bit unusual for a house elf to possess such skill, but Master Mason commanded it, and Penny was happy to oblige. Master Mason was a wonderful master.
All right. I shall go and find Madam Mason.
Oh, this is splendid news! You won't be sorry. You can find Mistress Mason at her home on the north edge of the village. Penny does hope she gets to work with you.
Okie dokie. I'll say no to owning a shop. Stable income, you know. Prime real estate in Hogsmeade.
Hello, Madam Mason. I understand you have a shop to sell.
Why, yes. Yes, I do. Are you interested?
I might be. Play a bit hard to get, see if we can, like, lower any price you want to give us.
Perhaps. It depends upon your terms.
I think you will find my terms quite generous. But, and do please forgive me for asking, don't you think you might be a tad young to own a shop?
Not at all.
I have a knack for this sort of thing, if I do say so myself. If I can meet your terms, I hope that you'll sell to me.
Well, I reckon you have the confidence needed for such a venture. And of course you'll have Penny to help you. That elf could sell tea to a troll. I assume she told you she comes with the place.
She did indeed.
I like you. Tell you what, I shall sell you the space for an exceedingly fair price. I think you might just be shrewd enough to make a go of it.
An exceedingly fair price for a shop and an elf. What's the catch?
Ah, you are wise to be wary in business dealings. No catch, really. I simply ask that you allow me to do you the favour of buying the shop back, at a discount, of course, should your efforts fail. The last thing we need here in Hogsmeade is for one bad apple to spoil the barrel, if you get my meaning.
Why would you assume that I'll fail?
Ha! Your faith in me is overwhelming. You're sorely mistaken if you think I'm going to fail.
There's that confidence again. And of course,
Clearly
I
must be
wish
doing
you
something.
every success. Do we have a deal?
What represents failure?
What precisely do you mean, should my efforts fail?
Honestly, I only mean that if for some reason you're unable to keep the shop going, I could help you cut your losses. That's all. But, as you've implied, the odds of that happening are remote.
Why is the shop empty?
The shop seems to be in an ideal location. Why has no one purchased it yet?
It is indeed. But I've just decided to sell. I've grown weary of being a landlady. My late
Gavin,
husband
what's
was
the
the
catch?
one with a passion for shopkeeping and business
I think she does
in
it
general.
and try, like,
You'd be
she's
wise
scuppers it and
to
tries
take
getting the money, you
advantage
know?
of this opportunity before the offers start rolling in.
It looks to be rather a mess. Why haven't other tenants been able to make a go of it there?
As you've no doubt considered, running a shop is not as simple as those less savvy might think. The new owner, however, will have something that previous tenants did not. The benefit of Penny's particular prowess. Her assistance will make all the difference, I should think, in both getting the shop ready for business and ensuring its success.
It does sound intriguing, but I need to consider my finances first. I'll come and find you if I'm interested.
Very well, but I won't be able to keep the shop available for too long.
How much is it?
If you do want the shop, I'd advise you to return to me as soon as possible. Hello again.
Oh, I've got plenty of money. It's only 1,500.
Be available forever.
Madam Mason, about the shop.
Yes?
I've decided I'd like to go ahead and purchase the shop.
I have to say I'm impressed. You are a remarkably resourceful student.
I am indeed.
And brave. You won't be sorry. Give me the money and I shall get the paperwork filed immediately.
Wonderful. Shall I head directly to the shop?
Please do. Oh, one more thing. Since my husband died, I've not been able to bring myself to retrieve some of his personal items. They're in a chest at the back of the shop. Penny has the key. As you get organised, I would be terribly grateful if you could help an old widow and gather his things for me before you open for business.
Sure.
I wish you the very best of luck in your endeavours. Penny will meet you there.
Nice. We own a shop.
Well, I've done it, Penny. The shop is mine.
Oh, Penny is so pleased. Penny was hoping you would be the one to purchase it.
I'm glad you're here to help me.
Goodness, what a kind thing to say. Penny will do all that she can to make this a success. There is much to do. The last tenant left in a bit of a rush, so we'll need to clean up and do some repairs.
No time like the present.
Let's get to it.
Penny is ready. Between the two of us, we should have this place up and running in no time.
Reparo.
Oh, Penny can already see the potential. Nothing like a bit of hard work. Mistress Mason wanted Penny to be sure and give you this key. It opens a chest in the back room of this shop.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
She mentioned it to me. It contains some of her late husband's belongings.
Penny wonders if you should open the chest.
Are you holding your breath again?
Penny must get back to work now.
Okie dokie. Looks like we need to open the mysterious chest. But that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, will be for tomorrow's stream. Oh, you own a shop. Nice. Not bad for a kid still at school at Hogwarts. We'll be rich. Rich soon. If we sell everything for 1,000 galleons, we'll be sorted. I say thanks for coming on. Keep me company today in the chat, Gavin. As well as anyone who watches this on playback. Thank you as well. Because the content we create on this channel is only made possible thanks to you watching along at home. So very much appreciate. Thank you for your time. Well, hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye. And stay safe.
Anne is getting worse.
Oh.
If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it.
Sebastian speaking. We'll let him
Requesting
finish.
your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Okay, bye.